Hi guys, welcome to another episode of MrLopezClasses.com. In this episode, we are going to start with the N.M.E.A protocols, the N.M.E.A protocols. And we are going to start with the preparation in order to take the certifications N.M.E.A. We are going to do the process. We are going to follow the recommendation of N.M.E.A in order to take the certification for installers. This is the training for installers, and I hope that at the end of those videos you are ready to take the N.M.E.A certification. We are going to talk about what is the meaning of N.M.E.A or N.M.E.A. I resume the abbreviation in N.M.E.A, and I am going to get to use a lot of tips according with my experience and the experience of other professional installers in order to take a successful exam and in order to learn about the procedure to install marine electronics equipment. Yes, we are going to follow the recommendation of N.M.E.A in order to install everything, the main screen, the backbone, the autopilot, the computer of the autopilot, the screen of the autopilot, the servo cylinder for the autopilot system, the compass, the fish finder, the radio, all the electronic devices, the autopilot system completely. And yes, we are going to learn the procedure to install each of these with the different recommendations in each particular case. We are going to start checking what is the meaning of N.M.E.A and what is the recommendation in order to take the exam in the future if you are interested to take the exam by yourself in the future or other friend of yours. This is the procedure. Marine electronics. Marine electronics refer to the electronic devices designed and classified in order to use in a marine environment in contact with salt water. Yes, this is the enemy of those equipments because the majority of those equipments in some cases receive salt water because the salt water splash or because the environment, and the life of those equipments depend on the protection in the moment of the installation. The life of those equipments depend on the quality of the wires, depend on the quality of the ground, depend on the quality of the bonding. This is very, very critical. The installation of the electronic equipments is too sensitive, and you need to pay attention to the procedure to connect the ground, from what group of batteries is coming that ground. This is very important. This is critical. The enemy of the electronic equipments are two big enemies. One enemy is the salt water. There are three enemies really. Other enemy is the temperature. High temperature in the compartment where the equipments are located is not good because the circuit boards start to work erratic. Yeah, and other enemy of those circuit boards is the electromagnetic interference. The electromagnetic interference produce that those equipments work intermittent. Yeah, we are going to check what happened in each particular situation. The majority of those equipment, of those devices, are water resistant and waterproof. Yeah, those equipments are marine designed. They are marine approved. There are different vendors that we are going to talk right now, and all of them are excellent. What are the marine electronics equipments? Marine electronic devices are the chart plotter, the VHF radio, the autopilot system, that's the computer of the autopilot, and this is the autopilot system. The fish finder, that's the computer of the fish finder. The radar, we have the radar separated. The GPS, the compass, we have the compass. The satellite TV, and other systems that today are working together with the electronic devices. Really, today, all the boat is integrated with the electronic equipment through the backbone. The backbone is the brain, is the spinal dorsal of the boat today. Everything today is connected, like the picture that you have on the screen right now, is connected with the backbone. Air conditioning equipments, engines, water makers, panels, radars, GPS, transducers, all the equipments, all the devices today are connected to the backbone, We are going to try to understand what is the meaning of the backbone, what happened inside of the backbone, what happened in that expressway, big expressway, for what reason that expressway is critical in the design of the electrical and electronic circuits in a new boat, in a new mega yachts. Okay, and now we are going to check the communication. The electronic devices communicate using a protocol defined by NMEA. NMEA has two standard protocols of communication. NMEA 0183 is based on a serial communication in series. We are going to check later those protocols. And the NMEA 2000 is a controlled area network. And it's an excellent technology. It's the technology that is used today, and the majority of the boats, 95% of the boats today are NMEA 2000 or higher. Okay, we are going to talk a little. What is the meaning of NMEA? NMEA is an organization. Was founded in 1957 by a group of electronic dealers, and they was together in a boat show in New York in 1957, and they designed to create NMEA. Let me explain something before that explanation. Before that, each manufacturer of each electronic equipment, radar, GPS, transducer, have your own protocol, your own language to communicate in between the sensor, the sender, and the computer and the display. Each manufacturer before 1957 have your own protocol and your own cables and your own terminals and your own, each manufacturer different. But that was a big problem because one day the people said, okay, in my boat the main screen is Raymarine, and the fish finder is Raymarine, and the autopilot is Raymarine. Oh, can I integrate the GPS Garmin? Can I put the compass Furuno? Before, the answer is, let me check, probably you need a converter. The name of that converter we are going to talk later is the gateway. And probably you connect, but some features are not accepted for the main screen. That was before. Today, you can integrate different manufacturers together in the same backbone. You can use the fish finder Furuno, the radar GPS, the transducer Raymarine, no problem. All of them use the same protocol of communication. This is the function of the National Marine Electronic Association. They organize and they put the standards, and all the people follow today the same standards in order to speak in the same language. That's it. That's simple. Can I use a GPS Raymarine? Yes, Bobby, you can, because it's plug, it's connect and disconnect. It's too simple. You connect this cable and you disconnect this cable, and right now you integrate that equipment here. It's too simple. Doesn't matter if the manufacturer is one or other one. This is perfect because today you can integrate different manufacturers in one central backbone. The spinal dorsal of the communication in the boat is the backbone, that backbone, and you can integrate everything together in one central backbone. This is magic. This is the most important part. N.M.E.A Protocol. At the beginning, the association concentrated in providing communication with manufacturers and gradually invite other manufacturers. That was the process. At the beginning, they integrated a couple of manufacturers, but year by year, the association was growing, and today is in my opinion, a wonderful organization. The standards are clear. Both of them, ABYC and NMEA, are excellent. They are different. NMEA is specialized in the electronics area, and ABYC is the standard for the rest of the system, not only electrical, the gasoline, hydraulics, plumbing, everything. The standards are stated by ABYC. In electronics is NMEA. NMEA, National Marine Electronics Association. I recommend that you be a member of NMEA. I am going to explain the procedure. It's too simple. You enter in the web page and you register. This is not complicated. And after that, you can get a chance to take a certification for entry level, for advanced installers. That's wonderful. And if you have the certification NMEA, this is the entry level to work in a fascinating world with millions of opportunities around the world. Okay, my friends. NMEA created the only uniform interface standard for digital data exchange between different electronic products into the backbone. That's the secret. The members, there are more than 600 members. Today, probably there are more than 900. Both builders, trade associates, dealers, distributors, training centers, universities, college. A lot of companies today are integrated with the NMEA organization. The memberships and participation in the NMEA supply a lot of standards, training, news. Yeah, this is a great organization. Okay, right now we are going to start with the difference between NMEA 183 and NMEA 2000. This is the most important part. Okay, NMEA 183 standards define an electrical interface and data protocol for communication between marine instruments. The new standards of NMEA 2000 is bidirectional, multi-transmitter, multi-receiver. That's the most important. In NMEA 183, no. We have the columns in the picture that you have on the screen right now. The first column is NMEA 2000. The second column is NMEA 183. Okay, in the NMEA 2000, we have standard connectors. In NMEA 183, there are different connectors per each manufacturer. That's the inconvenience. You remember I explained before. Okay, in NMEA 2000, we have 250 kilobytes per second or higher. In NMEA 183 is 4.8 to 38.4. Okay, the protocol. In NMEA 2000 is compact, is binary message. In NMEA 183 is a.c.r serial communication. Okay, in NMEA 2000 is multi-talk, multi-listeners. In NMEA 183 is single talker, single listener. And the protocol in NMEA 2000 is a network. In NMEA 183 is a serial communication, point-to-point communication. That's the main difference. This chart is very important because this is the main difference between one protocol and the other protocol. The million-dollar question is, I have a boat with the majority of the equipments NMEA 183. Can I integrate those equipments in the new backbone NMEA 2000? Yes. We can use a gateway, like the gateway that you have on the screen right now. However, some features, some properties of the original equipment probably in the new systems are not available. For that reason, the recommendation is step by step, slowly. I recommend change the equipment one per one. At the end of the day, it's better if all the equipments are full compatible with the NMEA 2000. The reading on the screen will be perfect. You can select, you can play with all the options in each equipment easily if the equipment, the protocol is NMEA 2000. All right, this is the recommendation. But yes, you can integrate with a gateway, and okay, probably 90% of the features can be used, and probably some of those features are not available in the new protocol. All right, my friends. This This is the gateway. NMEA 2000 devices and NMEA 183 devices can integrate with each other via a certified NMEA 2000 gateway. The gateways are bi-directional and can also translate NMEA 183 sentence into NMEA 2000. Yeah, those are the gateways, and yes, they are commonly used. My recommendation is try to update the system completely. It's better. It's better. I recommend. Okay, why the gateways are necessary? Yes, you need, because this is important, like I explained, for older vessels. Existing and functioning NMEA 183 installation on board. In order, yeah, this is the explanation that I gave to you before. Yes, you can integrate those equipments in a new protocol with the gateways. Properties of NMEA 183. In NMEA 183, the devices are designed as either talkers or listeners, with some devices with both of them in some cases, and they employ an asynchronous serial interface. In NMEA 183, allows a single talker and several listeners in one circuit. The recommended interconnect wiring is a shield twisted pair with a shield grounded. Okay, this is the cable. This is the cable. This is the cable. This is the shield. This is a foil of aluminum in order to avoid interference. And those are the wires. Normally four wires, 4 colors. And this is the drain. This is the drain to the bonding system. All right. This is the typical cable for equipments with the NMEA 183. Oh, those equipments can be integrated in the NMEA 2000. Yes, for example, in this particular case, I am going to explain later. I have the GPS in protocol NMEA 183. Yes, I can connect here in the computer of the autopilot in a conversion for NMEA. And I can integrate here, and this one is connected with the main screen NMEA 2000, and the main screen is connected with the backbone. In other words, right now, the GPS will be connected to the NMEA 2000 backbone. Yes, you can integrate. If you have, in this case, the gateway is the computer of the autopilot. The gateway is, this equipment works like a gateway. Yes, this is the typical cable for NMEA 183, and this is the typical connector, like the connector that you have on the screen for a NMEA 2000. This is better because this is directly to connect on the backbone, and this one you need connect in the gateway or in a separate computer. NMEA protocols use data strings called sentence in order to transmit data between different devices. Sentences were designed to be self-dependent and contain essential data packets, which includes position, velocity, time, space. Each sentence starts with the symbol money and can contain maximum 80 characters. Standard sentence use the prefix GP in order, for example, to define the GPS. Okay, but this is only information because you don't need create the language, you don't need create the protocol. You only buy the equipments and you install the equipments and you replace the equipment. And this is the part that we are going to be concentrated in this video. The tips in order to install the equipment, the tips in order to do the troubleshoot on the equipment, the tips in order to avoid inconvenience in the future if you install the equipment over there or here. The selection of where should be located the computer or the sensor or the sender is critical. You need to avoid electromagnetic interference always. Okay, training for installers. The Marine Electronic Installer program NMEA was established in 2004. Is basically to encourage the level of professionalism in the marine technicians in the market. And okay, and it's a certification, and the certification is a Marine Electronic Technician Installer. An NMEA certificate is an indication of good acknowledge in the area of installation and good acknowledge in the standards related with the installation of electronic equipment. And this is the diploma that we are going to receive. The diploma is on the screen, and that's the certification, the certification for installers. Okay, this is an introductory course in marine electronics installation that clarifies and defines the competent installation and practice. The topics are ground system, electrical system, installation of equipment, data communication, protocols. The majority of those concepts are excellent for use. You remember in our previous classes also basic electricity and advanced electricity, we learn in details the process to create a good ground, a good bonding system, the process to install switches, the process to protect the circuit with fuses appropriated. This is the first part of this certification, and this is easy for you because you are well prepared in that area. Okay, and depending on if you are member or not of NMEA, you have a discount. I recommend try to be a member as soon as possible to the National Marine Electronics Association, and you have discount. And after that, it's easy take the certifications. Okay, how can I apply? It's simple. This is the address that you have on the screen, and this is the phone. Or basically you enter in the web page info at NMEA.org. It's very simple. You can enter in the web page and you can register, and after you are registered you can apply to the different certifications. Okay, right now we are going to try to start with the different protocols used per each manufacturer. Each manufacturer have your own language, but today all the protocols are integrated. All the protocols can travel in the same expressway. I explained to my student that the backbone is like an expressway, and in the expressway you found cars Ford, Chevrolet, Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz. Each car have your own protocol, but all the cars use the same expressway. It's exactly the same. We can integrate different equipments, different manufacturers using the same expressway. This is the expressway, this is the backbone, and all of them work in the same expressway. But for example, SIMRAT use the protocol of SIMRAT is SIMNet. The protocol of B&G is FastNet. The protocol of Raymarine is CTalk. The protocol of Furuno is Navtec. The protocol of Stop is DataLine. The protocol of Nexus is FDX, and there are other ones that I don't mention here. Each one have your own protocol, but those protocols today, they follow the standard of the National Marine Electronics Association. In other words, they are accepted to be introduced in the new in the backbone. This is critical, my friends. Let me explain why. Today, you found air conditioning equipment with the option to be integrated to the NMEA backbone. What is the meaning of that? That today you have the possibility to administrate the air conditioning system in your boat in your cell phone. Yes, because the air conditioning equipment is integrated with the backbone, and the backbone is connected with internet. And right now you can get access to the cameras in your boat. You can start the engines, you can start the generators, you can verify all the parameters in your boat right now in your cell phone. This is easy, basically, because all of those protocols are integrated in only one expressway. Okay, this is very important, and this is the wonderful situation that you have in order to administrate boats. For the owner of the boats, today is easy. Keep the boat in your hands because the backbone. If the backbone is properly designed and if everything is integrated in the backbone, it's easy to administrate the boat for the captain, for the owner, and for technicians also. All right. We are going to check a small nomenclature that we are going to use in the following videos. But you are familiarized with that nomenclature. You remember radio frequency, RF, okay? Electromagnetic interference is an unwanted signal that interrupt or create obstruction or limit the performance of the equipment. Yeah, this is electromagnetic interference. Radiated emissions, RE, signal that reach equipment by means of a radiomagnetic frequency. Conducted emissions are signals that reach equipment via common connections. Sources of electromagnetic interference in your boat. The most common sources of electromagnetic interference. Okay, alternators and AC motors, yes. AC motor of pumps, AC motor of air conditioning equipment, AC motor of hydraulic systems, AC motors. Chargers and inverters, yes. The battery chargers are the inverters, are other sources of electromagnetic interference. Air conditioning equipment, the dimmers for the lights, the ignition system in gas engines. The ignition system produce high electromagnetic interference. And if you remember in my previous videos of introduction to marine engineering career, I explained how the propeller, because the propeller is spinning with the 3 blades, produce some frequency. For that reason, install the electronic equipment over the area where the propeller is located probably have too much electromagnetic interference. I explained that situation in the introduction class. You can check those videos in my webpage. Other equipment that can be affected for the electromagnetic interference, the autopilots. The autopilots can be affected, especially the computer. The computer of the autopilot can be affected. The displays can be affected. The music, the stereo, the video, correct. The compass can be affected. The VHF radios can be affected. The antenna, the GPS antenna also can be affected. In other words, all the electronic devices in your boat can be affected for improperly installations in areas where the electromagnetic interference is higher. Okay, right now we are ready. We can start to talk about the cables, and we are going to start talking about coaxial cables. And that fascinating world of coaxial cables, the different type of coaxial cables, and the connectors, and how to connect coaxial cables and connector, and how to replace, and how to install, and how to protect, and how to be careful with those cables if they are close to AC or DC wires. Those are the next coming episodes.